Call me Chung Lee. Okay, we're live. All right, so that's happening. Let me fix. I'm going to put her in the corner over here. The light is coming to get back everything the darkness stole. It's Fat Keys in here, by the way. Fat Keys was headed home. The light is coming to get back everything the darkness stole. The light is coming to get back everything the darkness stole. Hey, I was just randomly saying your name just to make sure you were here, Fat Keys. I need your commentary as well. Okay, let me get the chat up. Oh, know it all. Hey, Fat Keys. Hey Osaka, how are you? Oh, Becky, you were in here the whole time just now. I couldn't see the chat while I was getting everything set up. Uh, I just thought she was cool since Jimmy Fallon. You like Ariana? You're a fan? Okay, good. Yes, yes, yes. I want to give her some good barbecue. So, okay, I love fantasy books, so I've been working on starting a home library full of only Black fantasy authors, and so far I have 17 books. Amazing. Also trying to start a book club that, funny enough, I was going to ask if you want to be a part of. Interesting. Let me know. I'm not the best with fantasy in any genre, from music to movie to books to anything. So maybe this is a chance for me to explore that and challenge myself. So let me know, Rizzle. Ah, oh my goodness. You're interested in your take on this album. Amazing, Azen. Thank you so much. Let me see here. She's cool, but I don't really pay attention. I really hope she's in good health, though, based on recent looks. Absolutely, Rocco. Absolutely. Oh, you made it back from the in from the outside. Yes, perfect timing. Fat Keys. Yeah, Ariana's health is seriously bad. I'm worried. Osaka, absolutely. Hi, do you want to Ariana small, tall, or grande? Hilarious. She should have a partnership with them, right? Hi YouTube, hilarious, hilarious. Let's see. Hello YouTube. Yes, I think Ariana is okay. I only know her really from shows I grew up watching, but I know she has made me some good songs, or made some good songs. So I wouldn't say I'm a fan, but I think she's pretty cool. Very cool. And she's really unhealthy. I'm worried. I never saw someone that skinny. That's actually how I reacted to the first video from this album. The way you can see her rib cage is a lot. They say my system is overloaded. Girl, what's up with you? Come back down. And too much in my head, did you notice? Girl, what's up with you? Come back down. Girl, what's up with you? Come back down. Sometimes I feel floating. That's love. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Talking about it. Now we're talking about it. Get it. I'm trying to get right. Yeah, trying to get right. My life so I feel by the widest. Girl, what's up? Would you come back down? Stand there and nothing else of my does. Girl, what's up? Would you come back down? Da da down. Down, 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 down.
You gotta take care of your body. Talking about it. What we talking about it. See, and this is a thing about Ari, right? Ariana. This song is like called Get Well Soon, I think. And she's like, take care of your body. Like, we gotta talk about it. Way to the top. Feel it, feel it. Girl, we're worried about you too. What next of the nouns and the stars. No, no, no fear and dismay. Just know that there's nothing wrong at the top. Ooh. Nigga Dodge, take you and me to make us. You don't need they've got enough. I'll be there. There's one thing, it's another. There's nothing at the cover. I'm not there to hug you. I'll be there. Y'all, we were supposed to start the album, but this is one of my songs from this album. I don't care who is gone. You shouldn't be alone. There, you can work your way to the top. Can feel it, feel it. Just know that there's something down and it's feel it, feel it. I know no tears and just stay you on top. Just tell me what you can picture. Just know there's something more at the top. I'm about to be released. Okay, there we go. Here's one thing you could touch. Wait, we go back into this part. Make us. One of these days you had enough. I'll be there. There's one thing, it's another. There's nothing. Wait, is it? Am I? Wait, is it loud? It's probably soft, isn't it? Dang, y'all probably hearing way too much of me. Y'all supposed to be hearing her. She's louder than me in my ears. Oh no, no. Hold up, hold up, hold up. And plus, we got to turn up the volume. We got to turn up the volume because we're about to react, y'all. Turn down your volumes. We're not even halfway to 100%. And it's that ding. I love the ding. It's so simple, but I love the ding. Volume's going up, 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 up. We're at 100%. Prepare. Okay, so here we go. Let me pause the music. Okay, here we go, y'all. Here we go. You said put a cold towel on the back of your neck. Oh, for the migraine. Yes. Now it's loud. It's about to be. Leroy is about to be. It's about to be. I leave for 2 minutes and Erica done. You're doing okay. Just trying to get rid of this migraine. Oh, and drink some water. Sleep if you need to. All the things. It's got slightly better. You used to be able to see her heart. Oh, fat keys. It's because both of the book are heavy on the black girl magic, so I think it'll be interesting for you. Interesting. See, it depends on what you mean by black girl magic as to if how interesting, how interested I would be. So yeah, because I'm not into like all of like. Are you saying like magic? Like what's it called? Like excellence, because some people like say, oh, black girl excellence is like black girl magic, but if it's like legit like mystical, like all of that, I'm very unlikely because I like all the like the fairies and the dwarves, like all of like I mean I watched like Disney and stuff and they were okay, but I don't think I really liked it either. Like I didn't really like Snow White. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really like that. It just was weird to me. I'm like, who are they? Why are they? Who's this witch? Like, why is she? My brain, I'm just, I have to break it down. It needs to make sense to me, you know? Okay. All right, here we go. Y'all ready?
What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? This is up and ready to go. Actually, okay, hold on. Let me put the album track list over here. Petals album track list. Okay. Put chat up here so I can see y'all. All right, here we go. This is about to happen. It's about to go down. Da, 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 um, we're so close. And by the way, can y'all hear the frogs outside right now? I mentioned it before, and then I listened back to one of my videos and I heard all the frogs in the background. Um, I added a suppression to the mic so you might not hear it as much anymore, but I'm gonna be quiet for a moment. Tell me if y'all can hear the frogs. Okay, y'all hear the frogs? Cat, cat, cat. Sorry. Cat, Katana, hi. Welcome in here. You can't hear them? Okay, thank you. Because a video I put up recently on YouTube, it was like, wow, wow, wow. Frogs in the background, like crazy. But welcome in here. Welcome in here. We are about to get started in less than a minute. I should also bring up my shared chat just in case we have any YouTube chats happening as well. Let me see. Where's my Botrix? Where is my Botrix? Stream. Why is it empty? Twitch. Why is it missing? Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. All right, now I can see everything. Oh, YouTube, hi. Hello, Emily. We are starting right now over on YouTube. They said start, please. Absolutely. We are getting started in, let's see, let me just make sure I can see everything because I do my recordings in like one take. Oh, thank you for the subscriptions. We got some new subscriptions over here, y'all. We are 36 away from 3,000, which is insanity. Oh my goodness, I appreciate the support over on YouTube so, so, so very much. Oh, hey, Queen. Hey, you, Queen. Hey, Rhino. Oh my goodness. Rhino. Rhino is my mod over on Twitch. Y'all, please don't let him sway you from whatever it is you prefer. But here's the thing, Emily, you won't be able to hear the audio from the music on YouTube. They would shut me down so fast. Tony, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. So you're gonna hear me on YouTube, but come on over to Twitch if you want to hear the music at the same time. Okay, here we go. In 5, 4. So we have a new Ariana Grande album. I am a newer fan, I would say. Growing up or when I was younger, I didn't really listen to her much. But we're gonna get into my backstory with Ariana and how I am now a fan. Am also, concerned in many ways, as a few people are as well. We're gonna get into that after listening to this new album. But we have first up, it is Kiss Me. And I'm thinking, y'all know the 90s, Kiss Me under the bearded barley. If she does something with that, I will freak out. I will freak out. Okay. Ooh. Ooh.
4RZ7 cheered. X200.
Thank you for those bits. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in here, by the way. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. Oh my goodness. Why are people scared to make the beat kick you in the butt a little bit? Too funny. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's definitely some pop sensibilities as she is. Like, that is what she does. And someone said, it's pop. I love this song. Yeah, that was really, really nice. Um, she's doing her thing, and it makes me feel like it's a little older in the how it's came together. The styling is gives like it feels older but still new and young. Someone you said fresh. Oh yeah, very fresh vibe. Katana, that's what you said. It feels fresh but also nostalgic in many ways. Which is really, really cool. Which is, one of my favorite songs we just listened to as well was her Say Goodnight and Go. That's paying homage to an old pop song that I loved long, long time ago before Ariana. I think that's something that she does. She doesn't sound too young. And also being like a Disney kid, they have this thing of trying to make themselves seem as more adult as they get older to kind of shed that old persona. And so I think she really does a great job of blending the old and the new together. So that was nice. Yeah, that was nice. Let's see what we have next. Hate That I Made You Love Me, Max Martin, which is they've done a lot of cool things together. Oh, this is the same person who made the other music video that just came out. Ooh, love the colors. Very cinematic. Oh, is that our guy? Is that the Apple guy from the old school commercials? Loved him in those. I love a good like red blue. Oh, oh, it is him. It's the I'm an Apple guy. Woo. Mm. Ooh, lovely so far. Still giving that new retro feel. Mm. Mm. That's crazy lyric. Mm.
4RZ7
Thank you.
cheered. X100.
Thank you. Thank you.
4RZ7 cheered. X100.
Ooh. Okay. Mm. Wow. Ooh. You love me. Sorry that I wasn't your type. Hate that I made you love me.
4RZ7 cheered. X100.
Thank you. Wow. Oh,
4RZ7 cheered.
thank
X400.
you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh, hate that I made you love me. Sorry that I was your type. I hate that I made you love me. Interesting. Those lyrics were crazy. It's just, I think it was, I hate that I made you love me. I'm sorry I was your type. I hate that I made you love me. It's sad because I barely even tried. Oh, what in the crazy lyrics is that? Oh my goodness. Thank you so
4RZ7 cheered.
much.
X600.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for those bits. I appreciate that so much. For RZ. Let me know how to say your name a little bit better if there is a better way to say it. Thank you so much for all those bits. Thank you so much for all the support as well. My goodness. Um, yeah. It's Waleed. Okay, amazing, Waleed. Nice to meet you. I met a Waleed a long time ago in radio. Actually, he was one of, I don't remember actually what he did at the radio station, but his name was like Waleed Coyote. Was a play on Wile Coyote, but it was Waleed. Yeah. Um, but yeah. No, this was really, really great. Like I love the way this song felt. Wow, I really, really enjoyed how that felt for that song. I think also the visuals really helped it too, just because it was really beautifully shot. Um, really moody in all of the best ways with the colors. Yeah, wow, great lyrics, great production, and as I said in the middle of it earlier, it's very much so, retro, modern retro pop. Like pop through the ages is what this is. And that definitely can help her to get even more people in her boat and listening to her. Because you're going to have people who hear the nostalgia of like the 70s, 80s, um, early 90s, and then also the 2000s, 2000s. We're in almost to 2030. Goodness gracious, time is flying. So yeah, very, very cool. Amazing. And so the next song is Petal, which we already heard because we saw the video when we didn't know the full album was out. So we're going to listen to that again, see if we have any other new takes on it. Y'all know how I felt about it, and I'll talk more about that too. Or I'll talk more about that too. Let's get to the next one, Petal. Here we go. Yeah, the music video is so good. It's so good. Interesting, right, Fat Keys? I want to go back to it. What I was saying is, I want to go back to it and maybe more dissect what's happening. Because there I am listening to the production. Oh, and the production of that song, by the way, was also, I loved it. I love when there's like this whimsical, fast flurry of notes in art too. Like it I guess takes me back to the classical things too that I'm really, really into. But it was just doing these like I loved that as well. So we're about to start this pedal over. Here we go. It's Arabic. Yes, Arabic. Absolutely. My best friend for a long time was as well. Oh, okay. So this time, since we have already heard it and it's already up on YouTube, I might pause it a little bit more because it's the second time through. But did you hear what she just said? Oh my, 1,000.
4RZ7 cheered. X1000.
Waleed, 1,000. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so very, very much. Thank you for all the support. You are a executive producer of the channel now. Like it's just that is what it is. I appreciate that so, so very much. Oh my goodness, you're crying, I'm crying. You sobbing, I'm sobbing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, my goodness. So this time through, we might pause it a little bit more since we already listened. But I just noticed the lyrics she said. She said, they say some artists need to cry to write again. And see, that's the thing. I don't like writing when I'm sad because the music comes out extremely sad. But I've been going through things for like a while, so I'm like, man, maybe I just need to go ahead and write, and then maybe I'll it'll feel good again. But yeah, let's do this. Okay. They say the artist needs tears. So now this also feels a little bit different with the story that's about to be told in this. Maybe she subjected herself to a lot of the abuse in the industry because people were like, oh, you know, the more of that you have, the more you can pull from as an artist, the more emotional you can be and connected to your feelings. It's like, actually, we all go through things if we are around other people in some type of capacity. So, yeah, it's something you can naturally experience without forcing yourself to be in it. Like some people like the starving artist idea and they starve themselves on purpose. Like I know someone who actually did that. He started a really big tech company, but he said he slept in the car for a month to be homeless, to feel hungry. I'm like, there are other ways to feel that, and you can maybe give things away or something to feel more of like you don't have everything at your disposal. But yeah, all of the interesting things, all of it, all at the same time. Oh my goodness, Fat Keys, I'm so sorry to hear that. Please, you take care of yourself, all of the things, okay? I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh my goodness. Okay. And you said you can't really write if you haven't gone through anything. Well, a lot of the most famous of singers are not writing their own music for themselves. And so I'm saying it also on a level of performance. There are ways to perform and act without needing to necessarily experience all of the things that you are acting out. You can draw from similar experiences that made you sad in order to be sad, but you don't need to go and do kind of like you don't have to go and do the things I was about to say. But like the Joker, what was the guy, the Joker who literally like checked himself into like a mental institution in order to really act in the way of the Joker, but then he like lost his mind at the same time. It's like you don't want to lose yourself inside of the role that you're playing in music or acting. Instead, you have to just try to draw from the most adjacent thing you can to make it real for you. And then it will translate if you can find some reality inside of yourself, inside of whatever it is that you're portraying or writing about. Um, Waleed, you said there was once a flower that thought losing its petal meant the end. Every storm took another piece of it, and every goodbye left another scar. The flower believed it would never be beautiful again. But as time passed, it realized that losing petals wasn't the end of the story. It was a part of growing. New petals bloomed stronger and softer at the same time. The storms didn't destroy the flower, they taught it how to bloom again. In the end, the flower understood that healing doesn't erase maybe the pain, by the way. And for RZ, on that, there's the flower that's growing in the pavement in this. That's such an important thing that you said. Because that's one of the earliest. Oh, wow. I think I just got a little bit of healing in myself just now, Waleed, on that. I remember being little, real quick, and I was living at my great grandmother's house. And she had these daffodils that lined the sidewalk of her sidewalk, like up to her house. And I remember them, they would start to bloom around my birthday. My birthday's May 19. And I was really little, just like, oh, flowers bloom around my birthday. Very immature, just like the simplest of thoughts. And then I remember they would die and they would get mowed over. And then the next year, it was so crazy. They came back again. And I was like, what in the world? I thought they were dead. And that was one of the first understandings of like resurrection to me, of like death of a season, and maybe losing something and grieving the loss of these beautiful flowers. But then they came right back. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely something to remember, that we also can bounce back through the different things that we go through. He said, as part of the music video, it's a good concept. But I think you made it even deeper as well. Like you gave it even more meaning to that. So thank you so much for sharing that. Oh, the lyrics are everywhere. Okay, interesting. All of my favorite stories. Oh, this is a different music video. I was like, why did I not notice any of this the first time? This is the lyric video. This is not actually the music video. Okay, here we go. But I don't need someone to save me. Okay. Mm. Getting and bright, paradise. Such a convenient distinction. Flicker in rotation. Paradise. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Woo. Mm-mm. Rich stories end in some kind of catastrophe. But I don't need someone to save me. 'Cause this is sick and I have never. Oh, wow. But those in the. Oh. Oh. Wow. These lyrics are crazy. Did not catch these the first time. Oh my goodness. She said, just like a pedal in the pavement. What was that? I think he said it won't die just as long as she keeps getting it right. She won't feel heartbreak in paradise. Something. If right, heartbreak won't bite here in paradise. Heartbreak won't bite here in paradise. Wow. Which is also a sign of like, as long as she is, popular and famous in some capacity, she's not going to feel the worst of the stuff that she could feel in these different places. But it's conflicted. Oh gosh. Ooh. Wow. And I think it's also saying, like, she said she's like blessed, even though all of these things are happening. I think it's a mixture of what people think she should feel versus how she feels, and that's the conflict. Because she's getting the ovations, because she's has so much, because she's famous, she should be happy, she should be fine, and she can't complain too much because of what she has. But to have always kind of been famous for most of your life, you have to be human still. We can't just imagine that, oh, just because she has a lot of money, that everything's cool and she can't complain. No, let her complain. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's so good. Ah, and then to go back to it and remember how it goes. Such a great melody line for me, at least. Love that first melody, the chorus, and then the lyrics. There's some depth to it. My goodness, and I love when you have like these pop songstresses, kind of like I'm thinking of Mariah Carey, where just the lyrical content of it is even more deep than quote unquote pop. It's not just what feels good, they also are giving a little bit more of perspective in the human condition in many ways, which I think is what makes it even more popular, you know? Because I'm thinking of the song Mariah Carey did. I was a wayward child with the weight of the world that I held deep inside. Life was a winding road, and I learned many things little one should have known, but I closed my eyes. And I'm like, and I'm about to tear up. I remember being little, being like, oh, is this what the world is like? Is this the future? But while doing that thing, she gives more depth. And I love a pop girly, pop woman who's going to give a little more depth. And I think that's also my heart in many ways. I grew up in pop as well in some ways. I used to write in pop, but there's that yearning for more than just, mm, I don't even know what I was about to say, like beep boop, boppity bop, bing bop, boom bop, bam. Prince Loyalty, how are you? I almost let it out. I almost let it out today, but I'm gonna straighten it next time y'all see it out probably. Oh, Wally, thank you so much. Seven Rings is so good. Seven Rings is so good. All right, so now we are on to Stay, this next album. I mean, next song. Okay. Maggie's it's back there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. That gives, something that an album is full of a lot of different songs, all right? And this doesn't feel like it would be like a single or anything like that. A pop song, feel safe, want to stay. That's nice. Not my favorite so far. I feel like she's also gonna bring out something, with more energy coming later. And I don't need high energy for everything. That's also a part of like the roller coaster of going through an album sometimes. If everything is, like this, it's all gonna feel less than it is. So, sometimes you toss in something that's just kind of like, just a vibe. And then she can come back and do some other really cool, interesting things. I always love her harmonies. She has really great little like ad libs and vocals, but beyond and behind the melody that are always really nice. Very her style, very much Ariana. So very, very cool. Hi Gunner, how are you? Welcome in here. It's a good album. I think you'll like Stay and Never Get Over Me. This was nice. This was nice. Um, I like, I mean, as a writer and singer myself, I like things that are simple. Um, but I like when Ariana, goodness, real close, Ariana. I like when she's doing something a little more interesting because she has such a talent with what she picks for her music that I'm just spoiled, is what it is. So, yeah, really, really cool though, still. And now, as I listen to the album again, I've already feel like I'm going to listen to this again. This might grow on me entirely. So, here we go. On to the next. Oh, well. Oh, no. Oh, no. Mm, man. Mm, Okay. It's like I'm trying to understand what she's talking about. So good things can replace dysfunction, obsession, but I'll see you out. Okay. The lyrics. Good things can replace dysfunction, obsession. Friends used to need, but now the bad guys all go to hell. Good things can replace dysfunction, obsession. And I wonder what good thing she's referring to. Because there's the phrase of like, all things. Wait, time heals all wounds, but I'm like, not really time, but good experiences is how I feel about it. If you find new love, it can heal you from bad situations you've been in before. So I'm thinking maybe she's saying like, good things can replace that. Um, but is she saying like good things from the bad guys? Maybe that used to be something she was into. Like if she was with a bad person, but he did good things for her, it used to be fine. But now she's over it. And now she doesn't want anything to do with them. And maybe the dysfunction and obsession was with the friends and with the maybe relationships that she shouldn't have been in. And sometimes people get attracted to the worst things in humanity. A lot of times because you're told not to be a part of it, and then you're like, oh, let me try it, and then you find out why they are the worst things, as well. So yeah, interesting. Very also, a bit retro. I think the sound of the music though I am not as interested in, because just hearing a type of production for so long, it doesn't make it very interesting to me. But I think something I meant to say earlier, there's a lot of people. Oh, snap.
4RZ7 cheered.
Oh, my
X50.
goodness.
Cheer 1, 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 cheer 1.
Excuse me. Thank you so much, Wally. Thank you so much. So it's one of those things where I think lately a lot of art has, especially pop music, is now doing that thing that happens in art where we revisit times we've already been in. And it's almost like, they are all in cahoots. If you think about like fashion, they'll be like, oh, now we're in the 70s. 70s is now in. Then give it a decade. Now the 80s are now in. Another. So it's almost like they go back into their archives to then maybe make money off of the old things they did as they're going into retirement. Okay, that's just a little theory I have. But we are in a place right now where a lot of pop is sounding like this. And so I don't want it to all sound the same. But yeah, interesting. Don't really get what this song is about. Oh, you said this song feels like the moment someone lets go of toxic people, unhealthy habits, and old versions of themselves. It's not about pretending nothing happened. It's about deciding that those things no longer deserve your energy. The phrase, oh, well, isn't careless. It's peaceful. It's the sound of someone choosing to move on instead of looking back. Absolutely. Waleed, absolutely. Let me see here. Oh, thank you so much for repeating that. If I miss it, I'll come back up. They de-essed. Oh, de-essed it. Okay, the album. Got it. Oh, you love this song? Oh, is that this song or the last song? Or both? But yeah, they're really nice. I gotta listen to everything again, as well. I I think also I'm so excited because it's an Ariana album coming out, and we don't get a lot of albums out of like the people I'm really, really into or following in some ways. And so I'm like, ooh, I'm, maybe overhyped myself in some ways, but I can go back and be like, you know what, this was actually really dope. Same thing happened with all of her last few albums that I've heard. there were a couple of songs where I was like, I don't care much about that. And then some of them are now like my favorite. Like the last song we sang right before we started the reaction, that wasn't, I don't think, my favorite like that when I first heard it. And now it's like we couldn't even start the reaction until that song was over because I was locked into it. All right. So now we are on to Big Feelings. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I think this is I'm about to say, I think this is something I'm gonna get down with. Oh, interesting. Oh, I like that. Wow, wow. Sorry. Ooh, I really like. There's like this little wow 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 like in the background. And they only did it like 3 times. I was like, oh, I like that. And it's interesting. I like. I mean, I think it's an industry thing too. Ariana has such a vocal ability and range that is not in any stretch of the imagination normal. And a lot of the industry has tried to get artists, especially amazing singers who can do all the runs and do all the acrobatics, to pull it back. But I feel like, man, she's really pulling it back in these last 3 songs, especially because there are just ends of phrases that I feel like she could really have done a little more of a little bit of a flourish here and there in the styles that we are used to with her voice. But no, this was nice. I like this a bit better than the previous two. It has a little bit more of a round substance to me, a little bit heavier and light at the same time. It just gives it more of a fuller experience than instead of just more of like a her voice being light and then the music being, light natured in many ways. I like the, as we say, the juxtaposition of the two. You actually like this one. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. He said big feelings about allowing herself to feel deeply again after you've healed. Also relationally, didn't was it the last song that was, yeah, she was like, forget you, and now she's on to the next. Thank you. next. I'm so effing grateful for. I'm so effing grateful. Wait, dang, I don't know how that melody goes. For my ex. I don't know if y'all heard that thunder just now. Okay. I hope we don't lose power. I hope we don't lose power. Okay. All right. But here we go. On to the next song. Let's go ahead and we only have a few more songs left. Maybe we can get this done before the power might go out. Let's see. So the next one is, oh boy, the next one is Freak. Oh, goodness gracious. Ariana. This could mean so many things, though. Okay. Okay, real quick, we're gonna start from the top again, but I saw like Anthony Fantano mentioned Ariana with auto tune. I didn't watch the video because I was like, I want to listen to the album myself. But yeah, that was definitely auto tune on her voice around the nowhere. But I think that was on purpose. Like it sounded so Becky's it sounded so obvious that I think that was intentional, right? Like she got too much money, too many people around for it not to be. And so the name of the song is Freak. So I'm thinking maybe it's like Freak Show and she's doing freaky things with her vocal that's different than usual. So I'm gonna think this was intentional, Becky. And now we'll restart because it that was a really wild set of notes that just happened. And with the record playing, it gives like old sideshow. Okay, you said before listening to this song, make sure you play the next track immediately after it. They're connected and meant to be heard back to back without pressing stop. It feels like one continuous story split into two songs. Thank you. And we got to speed it up for this thunder and lightning outside. So perfect. Perfect. We will, I won't stop. I won't go straight through to warning signs right after. Okay. Thank you so much, Waleed. Here we go. Almost paused it. Remember, we had to go straight through. Here we go. Dang, I thought she was about to do something really crazy at the end of that too. Like just keep it like growing and like a whole bomb was about to go off and all of that kind of thing. But that was really nice. Thank you so much for letting me know that we had to play those back to back like that, Waleed. And officer, good to see you in the middle of the night when I'm supposed to be getting my life together and getting on earlier in the day. Thank you so much, officer. I appreciate seeing you always, always, always. What was I about to say? With the two pieces of songs, by the way, I think that could have been just one song. That could have been one thing. Like she could have just, that would have been great as one situation. And you know, these days they're like, oh, songs have to be 3 minutes or less for the attention spans. But I think she did something so interesting at the end. It was kind of like a bridge out of a song. And I think it would have just perked up people's ears again, and could have been helping us all recover a little bit some of our attention spans. But yeah, that was a really cool outro, even though I think it's called an interlude for that warning signs. Yeah, very cool. Still doing the retro thing, and it makes sense too. She's in black and white in these visuals, and the text and things give like early 90s and things like that, or you know, pre-millennium, new millennium. But this is really, really cool. Oh my goodness, officer. Thank you so much. What also was happening in that moment, by the way, officer and everyone, I sat back for a second and I like did this, but it was just because it felt so good. I really liked what she was doing, and it's making me feel so inspired to write. And y'all probably overhearing me say that. I just have to keep talking about it to get like the energy in mind right for it, because I've not done it in so long. That felt really, really good. It also reminded me of Imogen Heap, by the way, not directly in something that Imogen would do, but it's, you can tell she's inspired by her, because it was a very disjointed pop melody at times in what she was doing in Freak. And that's why I also think it was intentional for her to do the auto tune in the way that they did, because I think that also gives a bit of an, homage to Imogen Heap, because she does so much electronic vocals, and Ariana's never really done that. And if you love Imogen, like, and really like what she does, and you're an artist and you want to try new things, maybe this was a little bit of her teasing us with, hey, I can do some things with my voice that are a little mechanical, and maybe we'll get more of that in the future from her as well. Officer, how are you, by the way? Freak equals refusing to apologize for who you are. Interesting. And before we got into it, I was like, oh, freak, interesting. That could mean a lot of things. Because for her to come right out of big feelings into freak, I was nervous at first. I'm like, oh, does she mean freak like freaky? Because she could have went there. But then I'm like, wait, no, there's a lot of different freaks. Like there's Jesus freaks. There are, people, which we shouldn't call that, who were a part of some of the sideshow acts and things like that when they shouldn't have been. Um, and so that's kind of what I was thinking she was going off of with Freak, like uh, that very unique and out of the box type of part. But that's really, really cool. Refusing to apologize for who you are is what the freak means. What the freak means. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I guess that's in general what it means, right? I mean, besides when it's used as, in a derogatory way, like, yeah, like a Jesus freak, they don't think they're like, I think they call themselves that. Um, like I do. Oh, is next and nasty? Okay. All right, here we go. Like I do is up now. Uh, it's very similar, real quick. That's very similar to uh, um da 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 da. Da, 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 da. What song is that? I think it's a classical song. It's almost the exact melody is what she's doing right now. Oh, it is also like Squid Game. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Oh wait, never mind. Da, 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 You could layer them. Okay. A. Mm-hmm. Well, red. Hi. Ooh. And as she does, she's going to be talking about some things in her songs. And something that came over me while I was listening to that, like I was mentioning before, she's not doing as much like of the runs and the vocal acrobatics and things like that. I think there's a balance too. Like she shouldn't try to do it on every single song because then it'll be tiring to a lot of people. But it's almost like she saves them in the clip for later on. She didn't do a lot of acrobatics here either, and I feel like maybe there's still a song that's going to come up and do that. But also, she's been busy. She might be tired. She's been doing a lot of work, a lot of movies, and a lot of stuff in her life been going on. But that was really, really cool. It gives us a little more of that like low end in her production that I feel like she really, really likes, and we all like from her as well. And Red, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in here. What are you up to? I'm like, how am I missing all your streams, by the way? What is going on? Have you been streaming? I'm like, I don't know how I'm missing them, but my goodness, I'm gonna be checking you out as soon as, yeah, I got always notifications on too. So we will see. We will see what you up to, what's going on. You're good. You just got a funnel runners. Oh, we gotta maybe run some funnel runners, Red. I have funnel runners now. So let me know. He's having this week, but once. Okay, I was about to say you'll be back tomorrow. Okay, I'm like, well, like tomorrow, as in, hold on, as in Saturday. Ugh. I'm about to be on the road a little bit coming up. Anyway, Red, so good to see you. Yes, very, very good track. With the feel of it being like the more hard hitting Ariana. Because you know she's a dainty, a very little lady, and it's really cool to have her do art that sounds so much heavier and bigger than her. Though we do want her to put on a little bit. Okay, so like I do, very very interesting. The next song is "Never Get Over Me." Yeah, I mentioned it in the reaction video about her weight, and somebody was like, kind of like, she already knows, don't talk about it. I'm like, we, it's important to talk about because there are a lot of people trying to figure out their weight, and it needs to be discussed. It does, for sure. So that other people know, like, okay, maybe that's not healthy. Okay, real quick, let me just say this real quick. It needs to be discussed about the body image, or the perception of her body and her health, because she is a role model even if she doesn't try to be. You know, a lot of the Disney kids are like, no, now I'm my own self, I can do what I want, you know, don't look up to me. No, you're famous enough where you become a role model, and so there's going to be young girls looking at her and thinking, oh, I need to be as skinny as her in order to be skinny, I need to look like her in order to be famous. And it's like, no, that must be discussed, that is not a healthy body weight. And no matter how she got there, or how many people have told her that, it needs to be said from time to time, to make sure that anyone who might catch the chance to hear that that's not healthy, when you have 10 9-year olds 11-year olds watching her and maybe no one telling them about what they're seeing. So there's that part too. Oh, heart red. Let's see, this track is so good, make you want to dance. Okay, and we're starting from the top again. Here we go. Never Get Over Me. And you said this is the black track? Fat Keys.
Step into something real.
Okay, interesting, interesting. Um, the thing that I'm thinking about in a songwriting perspective is that with the album being titled Petal, I was kind of thinking maybe the subject matters would be a little more unique, especially with the first single not being about love. Um, and so I feel like a good portion of these are like love or unlove, and it's kind of back to back to back, love on love, love on love. But that's what we're kind of saying about Ariana. She might be in a couple relationships and things like that. But from Stay to then like Stay was good. Then she went to Oh Well, which was bad love. And then she went to Big Feelings, which was good love. And then Freak was not love. Oh, and I hate that I made you love me. That also was bad love. Kiss Me was good love. Never Get Over Me, or Like I Do is good love, and then another Never Get Over Me is more good love. So I feel like it's really not unique in the story she's telling, but it could be really close to her heart with all of the things that she's been going through, which we don't know the extent of it. We just know the things that we can see in pictures of relationships and things like that. Um, but yeah, I think it leaves me wanting a lot more of a unique vision of things that is going on around her, or just in the art in general. I would like for that to be a thing. I mean, the music is good, but there's just that other side of songwriting that's kind of like, well, what are we talking about? Is it unique? Has it been said a lot of times, and is it just in a new melody instead? So that just to be a bit critical on those parts. And then Fat Kiji said they took the highs off her voice. And I said, I love taking off the highs. He said, but they took off too much. I said, I hate when there's too much treble frequencies. He said, the song is great, though. My thing is, especially with soprano voices and music, I really hate hearing the highest of the treble in general. Like there's some treble parts in like Imogen Heap that I love it. Like one song she has, I think it's one of her songs. I play that in new speakers to know if it hits all the frequencies, because it's one of the only songs that hit that frequency, and I love it. But with listening through Audio Technicas as well, I hear a little bit of everything, and things can be a bit trebly because they don't treat these as consumer headphones. And instead, I hear way more than they plan for people to hear in the music. And so I super appreciate that they chopped it off even for me to hear in these headphones, because it really grates like my literal nerves if I hear some things a little too high too often. So personally, I do appreciate they chopped all those off. And I was like, it because it feels warm. Everything feels so very warm and cozy, even though she's soprano, you know? Very chill and vibey. Yes, Bad Thing is about her new. Oh, okay. Um, Hate That I Made You Love Me is about Fran Sally. Interesting, interesting. Okay. So now we're on to Bad Thing. Bunny Hop. Yeah, they're going back right now. And real quick, she did the same thing as she did on that other song, Fat Keys, where that first line ended in some crazy auto tune situation. Uh, but at the same time, I think it's on purpose. I don't think it's mistakes for this. But it is okay. But it is also interesting that it's giving like punk pop rock, and they make it sound like, oh, they're in a live venue and they're just like playing in a like a small venue or something like that. So that does kind of make it a little bit weirder to put auto tune in a stylistic way on top of something like that, where they're known for their vocal ability without auto tune. So interesting choices so far. Okay. All right, all right, all right. I feel like she's being more than, like the R&B, slight hip hop adjacent pop singer, and she's giving us a little bit more uh, of her on other styles of music, even though it all really feels like Ariana at the end of the day. It doesn't give that she's has a different voice, which I don't need a different voice. I do like when singers can tap into other parts of their goodness gracious, is that a mosquito? We're fighting. Sorry. He keeps getting away. Oh, not me in shorts. No. Okay. Oh, at least I'll pull my socks up real high. And maybe I'll be protected at least around the ankles and the shins and the calves. Okay. So I do like when artists um are able to showcase different parts of their voice. But Ariana is Ariana and she sounds like her and it's a beautiful sound. So that is what that is. Bunny Hop is a dance, by the way, which is interesting that they put bunny hop in parentheses. Usually, what you put in parentheses is another thing someone might remember about the lyrics of the song, but I think she's trying to say the genre. And that's what I was kind of doing at one point. It's like the bunny hop dance. Uh, but I'm like, is it bunny hop in the rock, like the punk sense? I think it was brought back again around that time, even though it started in like the 70s. I want to say, we might have to look that up. We might have to look into it. Um, and so let's see here. The next and final song is Nowhere, Nobody. Side. Okay, Imogen. Mm, 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 mm. Aw. Hey, Uncle Sean, how are you? Welcome in here. Aw, very nice. Very, very nice. And like I was imagining, with her doing such throwback of feelings and doing a little bit of the auto tune on the voice, I felt we were going to get a little closer to maybe some Imogen Heap. And this is really giving something Imogen Heap might have made today. Like, I wonder if they like collaborated on this in any type of way. But yeah, really, really cool. This entire album was nice. Very pop through the generations. Oh my
4RZ7
goodness.
cheered. X245. Thank you, Queen. I enjoy watching. Ooh, white heart emoji, white heart emoji. Cheer one, 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 cheer one.
Hey, thank you, Wally. Thank you so much for that support today. Even chatting with me and telling me how you felt about the album, like just being here is amazing. But that you also became an executive producer or are executive producer of the channel that helps keep all the things going, and it helps us to get closer to some other content ideas that I have. So thank you so very much for that support, Waleed. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. You know, we're gonna do more albums coming up. Let me know if there's any songs you want me to react to in general, and then we can do that too. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And so what do I think about the album? Exactly. It's cool. It is very cool. I feel like the first two singles don't really set me up for the rest of the album. I feel a little bad. It kind of makes me feel like she really put a lot into those first two singles, and then the other parts I feel like she's in recovery, like emotional recovery, which I love because I'm in emotional recovery myself. And so I think this album kind of tapped into me into a different place inside of me instead of it just being like, oh, like intellectually in the lyrics I'm stimulated, or just sonically in the ears am I feeling it's very unique. I just like really felt like she's exploring her emotions, especially over love and who should and shouldn't be in her life. I think that's a really important thing that a lot of us need to do, especially if we're artists, especially if we are, you know, in positions where you could get people around that don't really care about you and maybe just want something from you. I fortunately healed from some of that chaos when I was in Los Angeles and stuff like that, and moving away really helped with that too. But yeah, it's finding out who we are in spite of all the things. So I think it's good. I think she's gone through a lot lately, and for her to even put out an album is amazing. Similarly, with we were talking about Baby Keem. He had a lot of loss in his life, but he still came out and did an album that was really cool. Definitely want to listen to this album again. It's very short too. Like I feel like this was kind of her, like a, what is it called when you let people know you're alive? Like a life check. And so she was just kind of like, oh, let me give them some songs. Let me show them I still I care about their ears and things that they want to listen to. I feel like she's going to have a next album that's going to be maybe more of a theme or like a larger than life situation. This felt like um she's letting us know she still has it. No matter what she's going through, she still is that girl. She's still going to put out great music in general. And that's kind of how I feel about this. I like a Welcome Back to Society. Yes, Fat Keys. Absolutely. What did y'all think about the album, Fat Keys? Um, so this album grows on you with every listen because after many listening, it's a fave from her. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And I think it's like I was saying before, like she's done such amazing art and work, and like the smash singles she's put out as well. And so I don't feel like maybe a ton of these will probably be singles. And you know, I grew up very much in like popular radio music. So sometimes it might have to grow on me a little bit more if it doesn't immediately like feel like this big smash hit of a situation. And I'm treating it differently with Ariana than I would with when I hear your indie art and things like that. Um, and you know, because I just know she has it in her, and I know she has the people around her that can do it too. But I like this overall. There, I felt deep like feelings of gratitude and hopefulness even throughout the story she was saying. So I feel like I need to definitely go back and listen and give me like a few listens and watch me completely be obsessed with parts of this for sure. You said that besides needing better vocal production, yes, something there. So tell me about the vocal production. Do you disagree, Fat Keys, that um, it was intentional for some of the auto tune things that we heard? I thought it was intentional. Do you feel like it was mistakes that needs to have been done better? And then also, was gonna say with the chopping of the treble at the top and the frequencies, do you feel like she needed? I'm guessing you did say they chopped off too much. Um, do you prefer if you had a preference of the highs, middles, or lows? Which do you feel is your favorite in general, or are you saying the balance is what's most important? Because yeah, if you have too many mids to lows, it kind of can feel heavy and down. But I also think it's a little bit of maybe a moodiness because I won't say that all of her albums chop off the top of the frequency, just off the top of my head at this moment. But yeah, curious how you feel about those. See, at first I thought Eternal Sunshine would always be your favorite, but after listening to Petal over and over again, it truly touched your heart. It feels so fresh, so honest, and unlike anything she's ever done. Interesting. I don't know if I've heard Eternal Sunshine, by the way, which is an amazing movie, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Probably she got it from that. Similarly as Janae Aiko, she has the Eternal Sunshine. I think it's also based on that as well, which I just love that movie. It's crazy. Um, he said the auto-tune was fine. The mixing of the vocal could have been a bit better, just a bump for clarity. I can tell a lot of the album was a 2-track mix under the vocal. Interesting. And I do like to be able to hear vocals really clearly, especially for the lyrics. I think lyrics are important, especially when you want people to know what you're saying. I'm glad more people are doing these lyric videos too, which really, really help. For sure. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. He said, "Oh no, Ariana's album is so good. So maybe we got to do a listening to it, Waleed." I do like to go back as well. We did a huge dive on Pink Floyd. I got to edit that video down so it can go onto YouTube. But yeah, like if there's a favorite album of yours, please let me know. And I'm guessing Petals is now, but you said Eternal Sunshine was. So maybe we can take a listen one day. Very, very cool. Oh, and as I am supposed to do at or I used to do at the beginning and talk about like how I came into understanding Ariana. Um, I will say that a lot of the Disney stars, I wasn't very much into. I mean, I definitely, you're going to hear something from all of them. You had to have heard Britney Spears. You had to have heard Justin Timberlake and all of them. The machine will make sure you do. But I would say my thing, I don't know. I don't know what it was. I just wasn't drawn toward her music at first. And it wasn't until, what year was that? It's like maybe 2012, I want to say. Oh, goodness gracious, time is flying. The minister of music at my church, he did a song with her, and I cannot remember what song it is. Let's see. I'm like, what is his name? Harmony Samuels. Let's see. Uh, so after releasing Put Your Hearts Up, Grande, let me not do Bing. Bing, goodness gracious, Bing. You're just going to tell us whatever you want to tell us. Let's see, Ariana Grande, Harmony, Samuels. Hey, hi. Things are happening. Mo, thank you for those bits. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. You said no, it's Ariana album name Eternal Sunshine. Yes. I think we're on the same page. I was saying I want to hear Eternal Sunshine since you said it's really good. I just meant I think it might be inspired by the movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, possibly. It's a very good album. Did you hear it? It's very good. I have not heard it. Mm-mm. Have you seen Shaka Khan's Color Show? I haven't, Miss Jelly Peach. Do we need to do that as well right now? Let me see here. So, oh, look at them. So this is my former music minister for a church I used to sing at. He was really, really big in the industry, probably still is. But I'm wondering oh, he did a lot of songs with her. And I told y'all it was around 2012, 13 that they had done some work together while I was a worship leader at the church he was the minister of music for. So he did Right There, Piano, The Way, Almost Is Never Enough, From Yours Truly, Better Left Than Said, The Way. I'm like, have I even heard these? And then My Everything, You Don't Know Me, Too Close, and then Unreleased, Nobody Does It Better, and Saturday Love. Interesting. So around that time, he told us, he had just done some Ariana work. And I was like, okay, maybe I will take a listen to her and kind of, see how I feel about her. And yeah, I listened to a couple of things. I think that's around the time she did God is a Woman and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, it's whatever. And then I heard Sweetener. I feel like Sweetener was my first album of hers that I listened to and really, really loved. That's what we started the stream with today, was Sweetener, Ariana Grande. But it might have been the album. Oh, no. Is this Sweetener? Yes, this is Sweetener. Love the album art. Thought that was really, it's not too much going on, but I like white hair so much. And she's cute in it. She's just upside down. And I forgot Sweetener, I think, was all produced by this guy, Nerd. Oh, goodness gracious, cannot think of his name right now. So yeah, that's a bit of my Ariana Grande story. Is kind of it. I just, later on became a fan. So I'm guessing that album came out before Sweetener. I probably missed a couple albums since Sweetener, maybe. I don't know. Because I was a little under a rock, and that's y'all are helping me get from underneath my rock and back into the wavelengths. You said the music video was inspired by Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, even the album's concept is based on the film. Exactly, Waleed. I had a feeling because Eternal Sunshine, like it's a specific phrase. And that movie is out of this world. Psychologically, I like a really good like psychological thriller or just something that makes you think and makes you think about real life as well, and how it's just so important to think good thoughts when you can, to recover, especially if you're out here in the world and experiencing all the things that we can experience from time to time. So yay, Ariana, so glad for her, so happy for her. Thankful she's put out some more music. Always like to hear amazing artists and singers and things like that. So very, very nice. He said, for the single We Can Be Friends, Wait For You Love, the upside down Sweetener cover represents a shift in perspective. Ariana wanted it to symbolize growth, healing, and looking at life in a new way after difficult experiences. Absolutely. After the Manchester tragedy, Ariana used Sweetener as a symbol of healing. The album is about finding hope and learning to see life differently after going through something painful. Exactly all of those things. Absolutely love it. We hope for her. I'm like, we hope for her health, wellness, happiness, continued success in music, continued, setting up the, path forward in some ways for what modern pop is. She's still that girl. She's still that girl. And I hope she knows that. I hope she's at peace and that she can find healing through all the things that she experiences as well, being in the position that she is, and that she has good people around her to be able to help her find peace throughout all the things and find rest. In fact, Keys, I feel like I'm doing a prayer over her right now, but I'm really hopeful for her in all the ways. Um, so let me see here. You said you want me to, Miss Jelly Peach. I hope you're feeling better, by the way. Let's see, Shaka Khan colors. I think I heard a glimpse of it. I think I heard a glimpse of the Shaka Khan colors show. Let me pull all the things up. And she just looks beautiful. She was my mother's favorite artist, by the way. My mom's favorite artist. And I think a really big inspiration for my mom as a songwriter and singer as well. Just from her ability to entertain to her powerhouse of vocals that she has as well. Oh, it's through the fire. Oh, snap. Oh. Oh. Y'all, y'all, the way I was emotional through that. And I wasn't even like trying to fight the tears, but they were just like on the edge. They're still in there. They're still just like on the edge of my eyeballs. Oh my goodness, that was so good. Just like the range of her voice is impeccable. From the highs to the lows to just sounding like an instrument. This lady embodies like the bridging the gap from jazz and soul into like modern R&B, which is then sampled into I guess classic, or what do we call the age of hip hop that Kanye sampled or wrote a song around her song Through the Fire. You know, if y'all know, it was Kanye West's song Through the Wire, which he did a play on it because he had just been in a car accident and they had to wire his jaw shut, and he performed it through literally the wire in his jaw to put out a song that just blew up, especially because of word of mouth. They're like, what? He's mouth wired shut? Crazy. Um, very excellent. And I was so conflicted though, also at the same time. Y'all don't cancel me. I was like, am I gonna say this after recording this? Because y'all might try to cancel me. But I know, or at least it feels like the color shows are pre-recorded. They're not live. And I feel Shaka, she's had a beautiful voice pre auto tune and all of that as well. And that's where I'm still emotional because just the performance, even though it is extremely likely pre recorded, it was amazing. Just the stylings, the decisions she made with some of the runs, it's just so great. And I'm also so emotional because I'm like, you know, a lot of these shows they try to put on younger people. They don't want to really pay respects to the people who, oh my goodness, getting emotional, came before in order to get us to the place we are now. Oh my goodness. And I'm also thinking about like Lil Kim trying to be looking like the one and only Shaka. I don't know if it's a direct inspiration, but yeah, amazing. Just such one of the most talented singers in like modern history that's still alive, still performing, still doing all the things. Um, just beautiful. Just beautiful. Young forever. Really amazing. Thank you so much, Miss Jelly Peach, for having me listen to this. Like getting myself together. Oh, I'm so happy. Y'all, we've listened to some really good stuff tonight. It's just really inspiring in every way. In every way. In every way. Just beautiful. Just just beautiful. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then Wally, you said, can you do We Can't Be Friends by Ariana? Last one you will love, if that's okay. Did you, okay, hold on. So do you want me to do, what was the other one you said? Is that the same one? Oh, is that the same one? Okay, perfect. We Can't Be Friends. Absolutely. I can do that. OMG, you're welcome. I'm glad you gave it some shine. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely loved that. Thank you so much. And I saw it. I knew she did it, but I hadn't listened to it yet. But amazing. Absolutely amazing. Let's see here. And that's the other thing. Like I'll see some things that pop up. I'm like, oh, I can't just listen to it on my own. I could, you know, but I was like, oh, you know, maybe these are some things we could listen to together. So thank you so much for letting me know. Let me know of all the cool things. Even if you think, oh, you know, you think I've already heard it. No, go ahead and let me know, because there's a chance I haven't. There is the chance that I haven't. Okay. And so thank you, Waleed, so much for this bonus request. You said Ariana Grande, We Can't Be Friends, Wait for Your Love, official music video. All right. I'll see what we got here. Decision to give Brighter Days Eternal Sunshine exclusive permission to remove this person completely from me. Yes, this is the movie. This is the oh, she's in the movie. Wait, yes, yes. Oh, we gotta listen to this album. Oh my goodness, this movie is so good. Peaches. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, I am emotional. Oh, this is perfect. Y'all want me to cry. That's what it is. I just might. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, snap. Okay. There's a chance. Try. Yeah, so I've heard the song. I haven't seen the video though. But this changes everything. Can't be friends. In this pretend. Oh, then better feel accept me again, baby. Your life. Oh, 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 oh. But I still must can't die. Oh, oh, but and then all the memories again, baby, your life, baby, your life. Jealous of me again, baby, your Oh, oh, Chloe Christian Breschler. That's the same director of the 2 new music videos for her most recent album. Oh, snap. Welcome in, Raiders. Chromius tears are like coming out of my eyes. Cordial lump. Hi, how are you? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, Waleed. Oh, wow. And then this song plays. I'm sending it away. Let's see. Oh, wait, this is all connected. Wait a second, because that song is also about like going through the changes and, trying to figure out how to recover, which is also the premise of Sunshine of the Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Ari X. We are currently recording for YouTube as well. We do reactions, and those are posted up over there. We are almost at 3,000 subscribers, so thank y'all so much for supporting the content over there as well. What were y'all up to? What were y'all doing? The name of that song is We Can't Be Friends, and the video is based on the movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. What were y'all up to, by the way? And you guys tell me how to pronounce your name, by the way. I keep trying to pronounce it. But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. Oh my goodness, emotional moment. So yes, the movie is about forgetting, heartbreak, and the eternal sunshine is that if you don't, oh gosh, if you don't dwell on the past or remember all the bad things that have happened to you, it does wonders for your mental health. Okay. And so some of y'all know about this, but as a musician, we were just talking about this, but I went through the Alexander Technique program, and it's very similar to this in that the anxiety I had was because of all of the memories in my head. I remembered it too much, and I was reliving things over and over again. And they taught me how to forget. And so I'm just like, my goodness, what if even this movie is kind of based off of Alexander Technique, because it healed me in so many ways to let things go. And it's not like I was holding grudges. It was more so just being emotionally attached to bad things that had happened. And so, yeah, if you have a spotless mind, I even sang a song on my TikTok, and I think I labeled it Eternal Sunshine or something like that. Like it's just anyway. Wally, thank you so much for sharing this video with me. Like, I entirely had heard the song before, and when you hear something on the radio or otherwise, it's just like, oh, we can't be friends, na, 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 just be eaten. I just messed up all that, but hearing that, it just seemed like, oh, a fun song about love. But then to add this video to it, Wait for Your Love, like it all comes full circle on really what she's getting at, or another interpretation of these lyrics. But yeah, I love how this is very specifically parts of the movie. This is very specifically parts of the movie. That's also what made me so emotional, because that movie is so good. It's also the first time I'm seeing Jim Carrey. One of the first time I saw Jim Carrey in like a serious role. And it just made sense that comedians also have so much depth, even though they normally are in the function of making us laugh. But they're also in the function of making us think and reconsider. And when we can think about something that's funny and it really speaks to us on a deeper level, they understand the mind. They understand people. I'm thinking about my friend that's a comedian right now. Oh goodness, I know he went through some things, and I need to check in on him, see how he's doing. But anyway, all of that to say, take care of yourselves and your mental health. Oh my goodness, video, oh so good. He says, some of our brains love to focus on the worst memories, but that's unfair. That's bias. Absolutely cordial. Same thing about thinking if you are optimistic, pessimistic, or realistic. a lot of times people think they're realistic when they're actually pessimistic. They are taking their previous things that's happened to them as an indicator of what the future is. But the past doesn't dictate the future. It can definitely be repeated if you so choose or desire you want something in your past to happen again. Um, there's that too. Oh, and something else I thought about that made me emotional is this is also very spiritual to me. I went through Alexander Technique, which was learning how to forget. And then this movie is about forgetting, and the song is, all connected. We just were looking up Harmony Samuels, who was one of her producers for a bunch of songs. He was my former minister of music at the church I used to sing at. But the thing is I was thinking about how there was a sermon at that same church with Harmony, who knows Ariana, and the pastor was teaching us about forgetting, because it's also in scripture. It teaches and says, like, we have to forget. Fat keys, that part. How you even know? How, you always know. But yeah, there's a scripture that's like, letting go of the past and pressing forward towards the mark. Um, and so it's like or my present, oh, there's another scripture, my present circumstances aren't worth comparing. That's more of like what you're dealing with right now. But it's about letting go of the past to press forward. If you're stuck in the past, you can't really go as far forward as you can. But the pastor at that church, he also said something like, it was kind of radical to me when I heard it. That's why I still remember specifically. He was like, yeah, he's like, you got to let go of the past. And he said, even, what did he say? Cards. Like, he's like, you get greeting cards for your birthday, anniversary, and things like that. He's like, throw it away. I was like, wait, throw away the good memories too, which, if you think about it, you have to let go of a lot of stuff in order to really move forward sometimes. And I remember telling my mom that, and I said, yeah, he said to throw out your things. And she was just like, I don't know about that. I'm keeping my cards. I said, yeah, mama, do what you want to do. Because, even spiritually, things are up to each of us to determine what that looks like and what is real to us, you know? Oh, thank you,
4RZ7
Wally.
cheered. X100. I totally understand you because this album healed me in so many ways. This song, especially, helped me so much with my mental health. It honestly became Ariana's best work, in my opinion. It changed me.
It changed me for the better and helped you become a better person. Yeah, I've definitely got to hear it.
4RZ7 cheered. X144. Cheer 1 big lovey, white heart emoji, cheer 1.
Thank you so much, Waleed. All your support during this stream has been amazing. Amazing. I feel like maybe some of that also tendered up my heart a little bit to prepare me to listen to all this stuff and be so emotional. Tender my heart, tender my heart. Y'all know that song? Tender my heart, tender it well, tender without you in my heart, tender my heart. Oh, that's from one of my favorite movies. But thank you so much, Wally. I appreciate that so very much. Cordial Lumpy said, oh, cool, singing background makes sense. Yeah. That's used to be like what I was doing all the time. Took a very extended hiatus, but trying to get back. And so that's why we do some karaoke and things like that. And hopefully we'll do another like day of karaoke. We haven't done like an extended session in like a year, I feel like. Music is powerful. You never know who you'll inspire, right? Absolutely. Music would do that to you. Absolutely. How will I know if you're going to react to the album? I'd love to see your reaction. Oh, so Wally, I won't do it if you're not here. Like if you specifically ask me for a reaction, I will wait to make sure you're here for it. I don't want to just do it for like with others. The other thing is I'll put it up on YouTube if I were to do it. And you let me know. If you're in the Discord, that's even easier because I have a reaction channel, and then we can kind of coordinate when it happens. And we can kind of make it soon, especially since we just did this Ariana, maybe doing some of her past albums could come right up after this. So you let me know. I'm like, next time I see you, if it were on early enough in the day, we can just do it at that time. It's your first time on Twitch, so you're not really familiar with how it works. Oh, welcome in. Did you come over here from YouTube, by the way? Waleed. Oh my goodness. So we have community over in Discord. If you want to click that link. Oh my gosh, Waleed. Oh, welcome in from YouTube. Pew, pew, pew. Thank you so much, Waleed. Wow, so great to meet you over here then. So let me see here. So what we can do is if you want to join the Discord, it's an online space for communities to get together. I have like different channels. You can share food, music, and or things like that, and we can chat it up. They say I'm not in there. I'm in there more than I was like 2 years ago. I have a lot going on, and so when I can get on stream, that's like me taking time out intentionally to be here and to be with y'all no matter what is going on. We're on a stream streak right now. It's the 219th day in a row, actually. Let me see something here. I wonder if I flash it like that, if it'll update. And it does. Okay. So yes, we're on the 219th day as we speak. So yeah, you can put stuff in there that you want me to react to. I'm really open to the genres and things like that. He said, click the link and join. Woo! No, Rhino, no, no. Oh my goodness. So good. I feel like it might be all the moody artists who really love this movie as well. I'm like, now I feel like I need to write a song inspired by that movie too. Oh, and here's the last part I was going to say. Have you heard Eternal Sunshine Eternal Sunshine from Janae Aiko, Waleed? Because that helped me through a rough patch when I was in Los Angeles. Oh, we just got another subscription over on YouTube. Welcome in here, YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are 35. Oh, that's crazy. 35 away from 3,000. Like 5 years ago, I never thought we'd make it that far. Shanae. There you go. Oh, I forgot about this part. It starts with a car accident, which is very similar to a car accident I had. Oh my goodness. This helped me. I had this on repeat with 2 of her other songs. Just the 3 songs over and over again. It helped me so much. Oh, you haven't heard it? Okay. We're going to listen to it right now. Hey. Mistakes and been through my fair share of pain, but all in all, it's been okay. I lived well. The more that I see, the more that I know. Oh, don't do anything at all. Like the more that I breathe and start to go slow. All the many things I can only recall. All of the good things. Ooh! Ooh! Good things. Only the good, the good. Only the good, the good, the good. Only the good things. All of the good things. Good things. Only the good, the good, the good. Only the good. Living on Sycamore Street and spending weekends on the beach.
We were free to be everything we dreamed. Flying kites and water fights. Summer nights, we'd ride our bikes on Overhill, Ladera Heights. Man, I swear. The more that I see, the more that I know. I don't know anything at all. Like the more that I breathed and thought to go slow. Of all the many things I can only recall. All of the good things, all of the good things, all of the good, all of the good, all of the good things, all of the good things, only the good, the good, only the good, all of the good things, all of the good things, only the good, only the good. Do do do, do 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 do. Um. Oh, yes. And this was her Eternal Sunshine, which I just had that on repeat, like healing up my heart, just like entirely trying to remember the good things. It was like, okay, things happen, things were crazy. I need to only think of the good things, only the good things, only the good things, only the good, the good, the good. Oh my goodness, you just joined the Discord. Yes. So I gotta give you permission to be in there. And so I will give you that like right after this. Um, right after this. And welcome in here, JC, Jossie. Let me know how you might want me to pronounce your name. Welcome in here. Thank you for the follow. We've had just a musical therapy session the last few songs. Yeah, sheesh, Cordial Lump. Yeah, so good. I don't remember which album this is on, but Chilumbo album makes me so emotional. I don't think this was Chilumbo album. This is 11 years ago. I'm not even sure I've heard the full Chilumbo album. Okay, and you know what? We're already listening to a little bit of of Janae. We're gonna listen to this on the way out. It's one of my songs of hers. And we're gonna rate out y'all if y'all don't mind hanging with me to see who we're gonna hang out with. Okay, it's a little different than the other songs we were listening to. And I was not the only one. Mm. You were not the only one. You were not the only one. Okay, F it was John and Nick, David, Dayton. All of them did the same to you. Marquise and Sean and Brian, all of them had their way with you. Ever so often you get lost and miss out on everything. Shout out to Chrissy, that's because she tell me everything. But you were not the only one. Only one to you. I was the only lonely one. Really, we tried at the end. Having not got up the comfort, and we made love like the world would have ended. If either of us had admitted we were in love. But I was the only one. Is there anybody y'all want me to raid, by the way? We've been doing that. We're trying to start that up lately. And oh, I know where we're gonna go. I think. Wait, let me see. Yeah, let me know. Both for your birthday, and I should have never. Both for the birthday, and I never would. I came into your lost in the first place. Yeah. Cause when it turned into every weekending, every weekend turned to every evening. You took me out and left me in the deep end. He's found out and then I had to leave him. Cause I thought I'd be the one to hurt him. I thought you were the one, so it was worth it. But really, we should have just ended it. Every day was at your crib when. And Calm Caleb. Ooh, Miss Jelly Peach. Oh, what's their what's their username? Miss Jelly Peach. Calm Caleb. Is it one word? Twitch just recommended me watch Doja Cat, by the way. It gave me a shoulder to cry on. Okay. Okay. Calm Caleb. We're going to meet somebody new tonight. If y'all don't mind blowing up his chat with me. Oh, Peach, college music for you. Oh, this was such a time. He said she's just a weirdo. She is a bit weird. Yeah. Not the biggest fan of hers. This was such a time. Such a time. Like listening to Janae in LA, it was so perfectly the vibe. It was crazy. Nothing but nothing but nothing but nothing. You said driving home after the frat party, listen to this? Yeah. All the vibes. All the vibes. Thank you, Miss Jelly Peach, for suggesting who we're going to go raid. So, okay, Queen, I really enjoyed watching you because you have to sleep. Yes, that's how it works, right? Yes. So the message there asking when you're going doing that. Yes, sure, absolutely, absolutely. You can also send me a message. That's another way I know I can get to it. You can tell me like when it works best for your schedule and all of that. So please let me know. All right, y'all, here we go. We're on the way. We're on the way. Favorite store. I wonder if it's gonna like play another Janae song for us real quick while we're on the worst. Oh, that was another one. Okay, y'all, if y'all don't mind, wait, Risky Ringo, no, Risky Ringo, Risky, no, Risky, Fat Keys, no, Risky, Fat Keys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your W perspective. I love hearing your feedback. Love it, love it, love it. Grab a raid message, y'all. I'll see y'all over there. Thank you. Oh, be blessed, Fat Keys, you too.